Hey everybody, it's Captain Kyle and I'm here with the Cost Performance 01 Ultra Magnus. Cost Performance, it just seems like Cost Performance is like, hey, come down and shop at Cost Performance Grocery Stores. Just a very interesting name, this guy, but for the brand. But he is called Ultra Magnus, which is kind of weird, because I would think that would be a copywritten name. But I'm breaking this guy out. I'm gonna go through him, see if he's good for your collection as possibly a smaller Ultra Magnus to go in scale with certain other toys. You know what I mean? It's very important that you have things that go in scale with other toys, and it's very important. We'll be right back. All right, as you can see, I've been sniffing glue and looking at Transformers. So here is the Ultra Magnus Cost Performance in his plastic prison, but outside of his cardboard one. He comes with accessories. Ooh, accessories. We will go through the accessories. And he comes with instructions that are very, very, very photo instructions. Not drawings, photos. So let's pop him out of this. It's like getting him out of carbonite. I love you, I know. All right, so we have Ultra Magnus here. Not a bad looking figure, but he doesn't look quite complete because he is missing a few pieces. So let's see what's in the bag. We have hands. Lots of different hands that you can put on them. These are, I'm gonna smack the shit out of your hands. They almost look like hot dog finger hands from the, if you've seen that Everything Everywhere All at Once movie. It's a good flick. These are also kind of flat hands, but they're closed-fingered. It almost looks like these are the Captain Kirk karate chop hands. These are the put up your dukes hands, fists with holes in them. The hands that are currently attached are like semi-closed, semi-open, and apparently can hold a weapon. And of course we have these shoulder missile launchers that go on to, guess where they go? The shoulders, yes. You figured that out, very good. And there he is. Definitely he looks like Ultra Magnus. Let's go through, well, let's show you his back, because there's this cab. So you don't have the smaller version of like a white Optimus with this guy. But let's go through his posability. So I see he's got these little flaps on the side that allow you to have a little more freedom of movement, but he cannot do a Jean-Claude Van Damme. Can't even really do a split all that much. So no dice there. But he bends at the knee. It swivels somewhat, because it's a, not all the way around, but kind of like a ball joint shaft thing. He has ankle rockers, kind of neat. So you can put him in a wide stance, so he can't deal with this now. So there he is there. He can twist at the waist, all the way around if he wanted to. That would hurt me. I can't twist around that far. His head, of course, turns all directions. His arms go all the way around. You can kind of put it off to the side, swivel, bend at the elbow, but he's got this thing that like basically hits him in the head if he tries to, you know, go all the way out to the side. So that's not very good. And as part of his transformation, you can actually like really make him weirdly jointed. Now another feature, if you flip up the blue part and open up the chest, he has a matrix. It is non-removable, which doesn't make a lot of sense because he doesn't get to keep it. He's just a soldier. He also can't deal with that now. But a pretty cool extra feature for this guy. But yes, he's pretty good, pretty posable. I like the figure, pretty compact. He will go into my Ultra Magnus shelf. Actually, I have like, I think two, but 2 shelves of Ultra Magni. But yeah, good representation of the character. I like the bright colors. No Autobot symbol, obviously, but you can see the chrome already on the cabs, very nice. And yeah, so far so good. I'm gonna put all these stinking hands in this bag because I don't want the cats to be like playing with them. That'd be bad. All right, let's get him into his vehicle mode. Now I'm gonna look at the instructions. They're very, very photo-y. And I'm gonna take off the weapons because I imagine that that is part of the whole thing. I will say one thing. So far the instructions look like the first step shows you pushing up on his forearms where you actually have to pull down. So use them carefully. So there he is, Ultra Magnus in his car carrier mode. So a couple things I will say. It's clever. It's got some clever transformations and all that, but I have to say it's kind of wiggly. I mean, one of the clever parts is the wheels that are on his feet. When you turn them and put them up, they don't touch the ground anymore. So when he's going into vehicle mode, you turn them around and now they touch the ground, which is cool. And he's got these enormous plates that kind of fold into his leg and come out and cover up the sides, which is nice. And you can put down the ramps, which is cool. You can have cars if you have something of that size to go in there, but it just feels a little bit unstable to me. I mean, things have places to kind of lock into, but it's still kind of wobbly. Like the cab here, it has smokestacks and everything, but there's his face, and it's supposed to kind of lock, but it doesn't seem to very well to me. It does actually allow you to move the cab, you know, back and forth, so you're turning, it actually turns. So it's not a horrible toy, but it's not the best. I would say if you like having all different kinds of Ultra Magnuses, like me, this might be something for you. The gun, I am not seeing a place to store the gun. The handle folds in, but it doesn't really have a spot, at least not according to the instructions. It's not a bad Ultra Magnus, but definitely not the best. I've seen better third-party Ultra Magnuses, but for cost performance, it might be worth it. Let's see. It costs $26.23 plus sales tax. Shipping was free. I'll put a link in the description. Again, he's not a bad bot. I would just say he's much better in his robot mode than in this vehicle mode. This is just wobbly, but if, you know, you displayed him in this, it's not bad. Just, you know, touching it's gonna make him wobble around. But I did like the robot mode is very cool, and you get all these fun hands. Gotta really hand it to him. Okay. Enough with the bad jokes, or the good ones. I don't know which are which. But while you're mulling over this Ultra Magnus, you can check this video out over here, which is another Autobot hero, but Sideswipe in an oversized form. Might be worth checking out. I really hope you guys are enjoying these videos as much as I'm enjoying making them. See you next time. As always, have fun. Good hunting.